Hello all, welcome to the Globo class. So today we are going to cover Amartya Sen's topic, right? So we started this development process since 1950s, 60s. I'll quickly give you the recap. For detail, you can visit the video. We started with 1950s, 60s where we were discussing about the modernization theory. Then it comes to Marxist theory, dependency theory and the world system theory. After that, we started discussing about neoliberal theory, right? We left the last topic towards the neoliberalism, and then I said that in 1990s we are going to enter with the human development, where the development has started focusing on from human point of view. So how did it start? So in 1990s, Amartya Sen was the one who started giving a lot of books. 1998, he got his Nobel Economic Prize. This Nobel Economic Prize was given on the basis of welfare economic, what he proposed, and he had a major contribution even on the Human Development Index as well. He gave the idea of the development which should be measured on human, okay, on the basis of humanity, on the basis of human index, then on the basis of growth. That was the first thing. And then he started saying that focus on development should not be just to increase the facilities, but to improve in people's ability to utilize those facilities. So people should be capable enough where they can utilize those facilities whatever government is providing to them. And there for development there should be some essential pillars. What those essential pillars could be: quality, sustainability, productivity, and empowerment. Self explanatory terms, what Amartya Sen expected in terms of development. Amartya Sen focused more on the individual capability than the collective goal, right? Now, this is the general view of Amartya Sen. And how can you connect Amartya Sen to global politics? You can connect Amartya Sen in terms of poverty, what we would be discussing, structural violence, which is under peace and conflict. So please do not consider that Amartya Sen can be connected only development unit. No, Amartya Sen can be connected to different units as well. Poverty, where do you study poverty? You study poverty as global political challenge, right? So in case if you are preparing yourself for poverty, then you can think of Amartya Sen. Structural violence, you can think of gender equality. Where do you study about gender equality? You study under human right, right? So you can take up this under gender equality. Justice, again, where do you study justice? So you study justice again under human right. So how many units I'm linking over here? So it's one GPC, then this one is under peace and conflict, and these two are under human right unit, and development itself under development thing. So let's get started about the major thoughts of Amartya Sen. Number one thought is freedom, right? So, Development as Freedom was pretty famous book. This was written after receiving Nobel Economic Prize. So, what does Mr. Sen refer to freedom? So, he says that freedom is nothing but people's access to choice. Okay, they should be able to access to any choice, whatever they want to fulfill. Fulfill to do what? It could be happy life. It could be even attainment, achievement, right? So all these are considered as freedom. Um, in a society, to achieve freedom, it's very important that the government removes unfreedom. What are those unfreedom? It's written over here. It could be discrimination, racism, intolerance, tyranny, deprivation, malnutrition, repressive state, poor economic opportunities, etc. can be unfreedom, which can hinder in achieving the freedom. And what are the five types of freedom? What Amartya Sen talked about? It is political freedom, economic facilities, social opportunities, transparency guaranteed, and protective security. Self-explanatory. Understand in very easy term what is freedom. Freedom is just to access to choice. My freedom is that I want to access something, whether I can do that or not. Okay, that is my freedom, right? My accessibility to access my choices, that's my freedom. In simple terms, this is what Amartya Sen linked to freedom. That what is freedom in a country? So these are the freedom. It could be in the sense of political, economic, these 5 pointers what we spoke about. And it's very important that the government remove all the unfreedom. Freedom not necessarily it is visible, right? It is not guaranteed. I Government may say that government is giving me the freedom. I may not get the freedom also. I may have a problem related to freedom of speech, expression. I may have the problem related to employment opportunities, right? I'm not getting that one. I'm not able to access any employment. I'm not able to access some important information, right? I'm not able to access any nutrient things which is very important for my own survival. Freedom, right? So this is the concept of the freedom. Here I would like to ask you to think um, the connection or the difference between freedom and liberty. Write it down in the description box below. Think, how do you differentiate, or do you think there is any connectivity between these two terminology? Liberty is the concept under human right unit. Move further, capability approach. Okay, so now this is very famous capability approach. You might be hearing a lot of time that Amartya Sen spoke about capability approach. What is this capability approach? I'm capable enough to do something, but I'm not getting any opportunity to do this one. My capability or the development of that country is hindered due to that. All right, so in case if I say in the sentence format, then capability to achieve the lives they value the most. Okay, that's called capability. Or in another term, I can say the extent of freedom people have to achieve the functioning that they value the most. In case if government is providing all these things, all these capabilities to the people so that they can achieve what they aspire to, that is called the development, true development. So government is giving me, I'll give you the example of India. Okay, so in India, there is this digital India, make in India, educate India. So lots of different policies what the government has been initiating. All these are fitting under this capability approach, because under this capability approach, government is providing as per the need of the people, as per the functioning of the people. For example, person X is handicapped, can't ride the bicycle. Government just gave away lots of bicycles, right? Now government is counting this one as the developmental factor, but that is useless for that person who is not capable enough to ride the bicycle. So government is deciding on the resources, on the distribution of the resources as per the capability of the people. This is very important, right? You think of any country, in case if government is providing something in that country which is just useless, this is there is no development. Probably government may say on quantitative number that it has progressed, right? It can show its growth, but is it really development? Think over it. That is capability approach, whether the government providing all the services as per the capability of the people. Okay, and what is the capability of the people? To achieve the functioning that they value the most. Okay, here I have written down in brief the two things functioning. What are people actually able to do and to be? That is called functioning. Capability. What real opportunities are available to them? Think about your own country, what the government is doing to provide a kind of capability approach, a kind of policy to targeted people. All right, whether the government is providing any targeted policies to those targeted people or not, or is it something blanket policy which is applicable to everyone? It may not be useful to some class, to some strata, to some people, right? So think over it, that what all policies are there which are targeted to people to enhance their capability, to enhance their development, right? Okay, I move further, and here I have given in summary, what do you understand by this one? So freedom to live the kind of life they choose. This is called capability approach. Then further it is written, Martha Nussbaum also spoke on the same line, and she spoke mainly on the gender issues. Okay, she applied The same capability approach at the international level concerning the gender issues. I hope you understood what is the capability approach. Go as per the word, understand it, break it down, understand that how can I link this capability approach of the development. I am capable enough to do something, but government is not providing me that. Okay. So in case if government provide that, would it enhance the development of that country or not? Link it back to the development thing. Let's go further. Now the third one is poverty. So poverty can be due to the lack of equal opportunities or capability approach, right? Government is not providing something. There are no equal opportunities over there. So there can be then poverty. So poverty is not lack of income, right? This is what Amartya Sen is talking about. Amartya Sen is saying that poverty is lack of equal opportunities or capability approach. Now, what are these equal opportunities? That is based on caste, religion, income, sex, right? So government may discriminate on the basis of sex, caste, what I said. Then what could be the remedy? Remedy means that government would be providing some basic opportunities, some important opportunities for this one. What it could be: public transport, okay, I'm sorry, public education system, social security system, public health system, welfare scheme, public transport system, environmental conservation, political opportunities, fulfillment of basic amenities, increasing administrative efficiency. Self explanatory terms. This is what people expecting from the government to get rid of this poverty. This is what expected from the government side. The next is famine. The causes of famine is due to mismanagement of the government. That is structural violence. Okay, though we call it as the natural calamity, this is not a natural calamity. This is the mishandling by the government. Okay, this happens due to declining of wages, unemployment, rising food prices, and poor food distributions. These could be the reasons of this one. Then lastly, women. What does Amartya Sen talk about women? Women's role. So women's role, Amartya Sen considered women's role very important into the society and even for the development of the society or for the country as well. Women's well-being is strongly influenced by following variables. Okay. Number one thing is women's ability to earn an independent income. She should earn independent income. She should not rely on husband's or on any other person's income. To find the employment outside the home, connected to the first point. To have ownership rights, again connected. Literacy should be there. Fourth, be educated participants in decisions within and outside the family. She should be the decision maker. All five are interconnected point. So now what all these pointers are leading to? The point on freedom, the point on capability, the point on poverty, the point on famine, the point on women. They all are leading to development. This is what the concept of development is from Amartya Sen, which is focused on human development, which is talking about the structural violence, which is talking about many more things, where Amartya Sen is talking about providing these opportunities which is provided by the government as per the need of the people, as per the capability of the people. I hope you understood the concept of Amartya Sen. I hope you understood how you can connect it to any key concept, the concept which I have mentioned over here, or the concepts which you are planning to explore. Do not restrict this concept only to development unit. Explore it further. In case if you are talking about gender equality, justice, structural violence, employ these concepts of Amartya Sen over there. Stay safe, stay tuned.